Namaskaram. Welcome to the most powerful meditation class. I'm your host, Dr. Himani Vashisht. In this class, we are going to learn sun meditation. This is the most important class in this course because in this class, I'm going to teach you the meditation technique and I'm going to give you the meditation mantra also. So kindly watch this class very carefully and do not skip this class, because this is the main class in this course. This sun meditation, the meditation I'm claiming as a very powerful meditation, this meditation is taken from one of the most ancient Hindu scripture, that is Bhavishya Puran. Bhavishya Puran is one of the Puran out of 18 Purans. This Puran was written 5000 years ago by Sheikh Vyas, and this Puran mostly focus on the worship of sun god, and this Puran tells us about the this mostly focus on sun god, and this Puran is having, like as we say Bhavishya Puran, this Puran is having very important forecast also. Like in this Puran, the forecast about so many things, about even Christianity, Jesus, about even Islam, and so many important events are given exactly. So this is a very important scripture. So this ancient meditation today I'm going to give you, I'm going to teach you. So kindly respect it and kindly do it with all your heart, and I assure you, you will see the amazing benefits and amazing results just in a 1 month. This is like a very life-changing experience. This meditation was taught to me by my guru, and today I'm going to teach you by his grace. I hope just like me, for you also this meditation is going to be life-changing experience. So let's begin with our meditation. So when I say sun meditation, so as I have already discussed in the other preparatory videos, that it's better if you do this meditation in the morning, early morning, when the sun is rising, because this is sun meditation and we are going to harness the power of sun, which is a very potent source of energy, very potent source of so many, it is a potent sort of divine energies also, earthly energy also, because it gives power. So this meditation, it keeps you activate, it keeps you very energetic whole day. Suppose you do this meditation even for 7 minutes, 10 minutes a day, so it keeps you very active whole day, like, because you are when you harness the sun energy, you harness the energy in morning. So even there are people in India, if you research on internet, you will find those who are only living on the sun energy. There is a man who haven't eaten for like many years, for his whole life. He's an old man. He don't even consume food, he don't even consume water, he just only take the energy from sun, and he is still very healthy, he's alive. Even doctors, he has been kept in under like a very, how say, observation by the doctors, and but he's not eating, but only he's just harnessing the energy of sun, and he's very healthy. Even he's not taking food. So you can just understand the power of meditation. I'm not asking you to skip food, I'm not asking you to care not to drink or not to eat anything, but I'm just this example I'm just giving you, I'm just quoting here to tell you the power of sun meditation, the power of sun. So it's better to keep yourself hydrated also to do this meditation. So before you do this meditation, drink water, keep yourself hydrated, because in this meditation, when you harness the power of sun, you might dehydrate yourself that time, because you are not up to the level that you can just stay without food and water. So it's better to keep yourself hydrated, face the east, and it's better if you do some exercises, you do sun salutation or any exercises, just loosen up your energies. And it's very good if you take the shower first and have some reverence for sun deity in Hinduism, because I'm going to teach you this meditation from the perspective of Hindu religion. In Hindu religion, sun is a god, say sun is a male deity. So it doesn't matter if you, from which religion you are coming, from which background you are coming. You basically we are going to, with the chanting, we are going to focus on the chakras, which is universally accepted in all the traditions. So yes, anybody, this meditation is for everybody. Even you are beginner, you are doing any practice. Suppose you are a healer, so if you are a Reiki healer, pranic healer, or any sort of healer, this meditation is going to make you very strong healer, very powerful healer. I do healings, I do Reiki, pranic healing, and this meditation has enabled me to get miraculous results with my clients, and for myself also, for family also. So now let's begin with our meditation. So in this meditation, you can sit in any position, as I had discussed earlier. Sukhasana, Padmasana, you can just sit cross-legged, you can just even sit on the chair, and it's better you're touching earth. And so in this meditation, like you must have seen people doing this, their hand in this position while doing meditation. So it depends while doing the meditation what is your motto also. So the position I told you, I told you, you can sit, or even you can do it in standing and having your hands on a heart chakra. You can also do this. So if you are doing it sitting or like we are also going to harness the power of mudra therapy with this meditation. If you are a beginner in yoga meditation, you might be having question that what mudra is. So what mudra is, like you must have seen yoga. In yoga we make many positions with our body. So a mudra is like a compact form. In mudra we make the position with the hands, with the help of fingers only, and they are also very powerful mudras. These are the gestures we make with our fingers, with the hands, and these mudra are very powerful. They have healing powers, and they have different mudras have different purposes. So for example, if your purpose is to have your spiritual development, so you can intellectual development, spiritual development, to have peace, so you can make the Gyan Mudra. This is called Gyan Mudra. In this Gyan Mudra, you will be touching your tip of your thumb, will be touching tip of this finger, index finger, like this, and will stay like this. So you will be basically sitting like this with your hands. Okay. So this is going to be Gyan Mudra. And if you want to know very deep about the mudras, so you can take my mudra therapy course also. So but right now I'm just telling you for the purpose of this meditation what mudra is going to be beneficial for you. And now suppose if your purpose is to have to reduce your weight, okay, and if you are obese, you want to reduce your weight, and you are asthmatic, want to get rid of these asthmatic sinus problems, so you can make sun mudra. With sun meditation it is very good to make sun mudra, but if your weight is less, if you are already underweight, then do not do this mudra. So you can also do sun mudra. Sun mudra you have to make like this. This is going to be your sun mudra while doing the meditation. The base, the tip of your ring finger will be touching the base of your thumb, and thumb pressing this finger, same like this in both the hands. So you can make the mudra like this while sitting. So it will be a mudra, and you can place both of your hands on your legs. So this is going to be sun mudra. Then next mudra you can make is prana mudra. Prana mudra, if you want to feel energetic for the whole day, you can make prana mudra also. In prana mudra you have to touch. In prana mudra you have to touch your small finger, the tip of small finger, and the tip of your ring finger to the tip of your thumb, like this. So this is going to be prana mudra. Prana mudra you are never supposed to do in the night time, because when you are about to sleep, if you take a lot of energy, so you won't be able to sleep. But we are doing this meditation in the morning time, so it's okay. You can make prana mudra as long as you want while doing the meditation. Okay. So like this, prana mudra. Also, if you have any confusion about this mudras, I'm also going to post a small video about the mudras, that how to make these mudras, so that will be more clear with the video. So, and suppose you are having pain and your stomach problems, gas pain in your body, then you can make another mudra like this. In this we're going to use index finger touching the tip of your thumb and touching the base of your thumb, sorry, and like this you can make the mudra like this. Okay, so how these mudras work, because our fingers, they represent the 5 elements our body is made of. So they represent earth, water, air, sky, all these 5 elements they are representing. So that's how these mudras work. So this was about the mudra, what we can do with this meditation. So we're going to harness the power of mudra also. Now let's come to the main point, to our meditation. So in the meditation we are going to chant a mantra. So uh, because this meditation is very strong, so the mantra you are going to chant. So initially when you start, and suppose you are not having very spiritual practice initially, so do this for a small time. You can either do counting, like initially just for 7 times, only for just the first day, first 2 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. You can just chant this mantra only 7 times, and 7 times to do this meditation with the mantra. And then gradually you can increase up to 11, 12, 51, any number, and maximum 108, 108. Do not increase it more than 108 times, because then it will become more potent, because sun energy is so potent, so strong, that it might, if you overdo this meditation, if you overdo this chanting, so it might damage your chakras, it might damage your aura also, because your body won't be ready to absorb it. So if you're practicing it for at least 1 year, don't overdo it more than 108 times, this chanting and this meditation. Okay, and if you it's not necessary to count this chanting also. Okay, so suppose sometimes you can do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but I was just telling you about with the counting. So you like when I do this meditation, I do not overdo this more than 45 minutes, around 45 to 1 hour. That is maximum time I do. But initially when you start, don't start with 45 minutes, 1 hour. You can do it for initially 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then can increase 15 minutes like this. Do not overdo it, because your chakras and aura won't be ready to absorb this much potent energy. If you cannot absorb, so your chakras might get imbalanced. So I recommend you to start slowly. Have this precaution, because our aim is to balance, to get the benefit, not to get the harms of this. So for this, do this meditation slowly. Okay, start slow, build your practice slowly, do not rush. Okay, so this was my tip for you, and now I'm going to teach you the technique, and I'm going to give you the mantra. So the mantra I'm teaching you here, you can chant by yourself also. Also, I'm going to give you audio also about this mantra. You can just follow the audio also. You find the audio in this course. You can download the audio also and use with this. So let's begin with the technique. So while doing this meditation, we are going to do a chanting. We are going to use Sun mantra, Surya mantra. The mantra I'm going to give you now, the mantra is Om Krinihi Suryaya Namaha. When I say Om, the first word I am going to say Om. So when I say Om, your focus, your concentration should be on your third eye chakra, Ajna chakra, here. Om. Focus is here. So this, when we focus here, this is going to balance your and open and activate your third eye chakra. But because we are not going to focus for very long, so this is going to be very safe, because there are some meditations which are particularly dedicated and focused on the third eye chakra. But when we open our third eye chakra, that too very fast, and that too unsafely, so there can be many bad results also, like because third eye chakra is a seat of like intuition. You get the information, universal information you start getting. But if you overdo it, if you are getting the information, you are not ready for it, so the too much information can explode your mind, can explode your third eye chakra. and some people they become even schizophrenic also, got schizophrenia, mental problems also. So we are going to do this very safely. Just for a few seconds our focus is here on the third eye chakra. So this is a very safe method. Many people they do Tratak also. In Tratak they are, when Tratak is like when they are continuously gazing. So and in Tratak some focus here also. So we are also getting the traditional benefits of Tratak while doing this meditation. So when you say Om, your focus should be here, okay? Om. Then another word is, next one is Grinhi. Om Grinhi. Grinhi. Grinhi is like a very secret mantra for the devotion, for the chanting of sun god. The meaning of Grini is very hard to explain. Not even me, not even big gurus, they can explain you the meaning of Grini. This is very secret. So when I say Grini, your focus should be like, you should show your devotion to the sun lord. You should, the sun element, the fire element, sun god, you should pay your devotion that time. So when I say Grini, so your focus should be on your heart chakra. Here on your heart chakra, with your heart chakra, you are sending the love, you are receiving the love, you are maintaining a loving relationship, cordial relationship with sun lord, with sun god, with the fire element. When you respect the elements, they respect you, because our body is made of 5 elements. So and all 5 elements are equally important, they are very important. So in this we are worshipping the fire, the sun element. So this is also very important. So when you are showing the reverence, you are showing the devotion, dedication to fire element. So also you would derive the benefits from it. And this, when your focus is on the heart chakra, the first focus is on third eye chakra, Om, then Grinhi, on your heart chakra, your focus should be your focus, your, so when you say Grini, that means your heart chakra is opening, you are becoming more loving, you are becoming more accepting, and if you are a healer, so you becoming more like compassionate, and this increases your compassion's love, this quality. So Om Grinhi. Grinhi, your focus is on your heart chakra. Suryai. When I say Suryai, so if you're doing this meditation in open, which I recommend you, so, and if sun is out, because we are doing this meditation when sun is rising, if in your place you are able to see the sun, so sun is up here, right? Up on you. So your focus should be on your crown chakra. Here your focus should be, so you can visualize sun god, sun here, you can visualize sun here on your crown chakra, okay? So that means you are harnessing the energy of sun from your crown chakra, and the crown chakra, it works like a funnel. Like suppose you put something in the funnel that goes to everywhere. So all the energy you are harnessing, so it will go like a funnel to your whole body, okay? So that will be going to your whole body. But because sun energy is very potent, so when I teach people crown chakra meditation, I never ask them to just only focus on sun here, because that will be too potent, that might damage their crown chakra. But here we are just doing it for a very small time, you understand, very small time. So this is not going to, and again we are focusing on the chakras also, so that is going to balance the energy. So that's how it becomes very safe. So when I say Suryai. Suryai means Surya, sun. Suryai means sun. So Surya, sun. So our focus should be here on crown chakra and sun up here. If you are having sun, because you're doing this meditation and out, so sun is already here, or you can visualize sun also here. You can visualize the sun here on your crown chakra. This is going to activate and balance your crown chakra, and this, which is also the entry point of the divine energies. So you're getting divine energies also. So Om Grinhi Suryai. Then in the mantra, next focus is going to be on Namaha. Namaha. Namaha is Namaskar. Namaskar is showing devotion, reverence. So when you say Namaha, then visualize you are doing Namaskar to Surya, because your hands are already in the position, in mudra position. Or if you want, you can only have this while chanting the mantra, like Om Ghanihi Surya Namaha. You can have your hands in this position only, you can have in mudra position also. So you can just visualize that you are doing namaskar to Surya. So when you are saying namaskar, when you showing the reverence, devotion, that means the sun is growing on you, the energy of sun you are harnessing. So now you have to visualize that even you will be feeling the sun rays. Just feel the sun rays on you, your body. Just feel the sun rays are cleaning your invisible body. They are making your invisible body, your aura, your energy field. It is cleaning your energy field. So the sun rays are cleaning your energy field. All the dirty energy, negative energy, congested energy, used up energy, any psychic attack, any psychic contamination, negative elementals, negative entities, stress energy, any sort of negative energy, negativity is going just under the ground, and it is disintegrating. All the negative energy is loosening up. The sun rays is cleansing all this negativity, all this negative energy, and it is loosening up, and all this negative energy, negative elements, this stress energy, dirty energy is getting disintegrated. It is expelling from your aura, and your aura is becoming very clean and clear. So the sun rays are working in two ways. The first way is they are cleaning your aura, and then they are energizing your aura. So your aura field, your energy field is becoming bigger, bigger and bigger. Your aura is becoming very clean, clear, bigger and brighter. So that's what you have to visualize while saying Namaha. So because we are visualizing with every word, so your chanting should be very slow, very smooth. Just don't say Om Grining Suryaya Namaha. No. Your chanting should go very smooth, because with every chanting, with every word, you are focusing somewhere, you are activating some chakra. So it should go very smoothly. Like I give you example right now. So I'm just making Gyan Mudra for me. I'm just putting my hand down on my legs, say here on the sofa, I'm just putting them. So when I'm saying, so I'll be focusing, okay? Surya Namaha. You understand? First my focus was here. Om, Ghrani, my heart chakra, Surya, my crown chakra, Namaha, Namaskar. Like my whole energy field is clearing, and my hands will be stay same in the position. I was just making my hands here, there, just to show you that where you are focusing. So just let's do one two chanting with me, and try to focus. And this chanting audio you can also download from this course, and you have to start doing by yourself. And once you finish this, I'm also posting a small prayer in the devotion of sun god. You can also, once you finish your chanting, once you finish your this morning, so you can also say a prayer. And it's better if you can even if you go by Hindu, like in Hindu rituals, so you can also offer water to sun in a copper uh, vessel. We say it lota, in a copper vessel, copper glass, something. So when you offer the water, so it should be like this. It should go up here, like, okay. So the water falling from here, so the rays coming from the, suppose the water is falling like this, rays coming like this to you. So that time you can also chant Om Ghrani Suryaya Namaha with this. And you can also offer the water to sun god if you just want to show your reverence. That is also very good, and that is also having scientific explanation also. That is also very good, but that is not mandatory for this meditation. That depends upon you. I was just explaining you, adding with this meditation. after finishing, and also you can say a prayer that I also am going to post. And once you finish the meditation, I request you to do some grounding also, like because if you feel yourself how say too much if you feel yourself dizzy also, too much activate, like sometimes, because when you feel dizzy, because divine energies are coming to us but we are not ready to take them, so you can just shaken up yourself. After the meditation is finished, you can do again sun salutation, surya namaskar exercises, or do any simple exercises, stretching exercises that you do with your practices, or like you do some exercises, or just you can do simply some running, or just any simple exercise you can also do. Or once the meditation is finished, you can visualize that from your basic chakra, or from the base of your spine, from the base of your spine, the energy, the excessive energy you have absorbed, that is not required for your body right now, so that is going under the ground, just a few feet down, just a few meters down the ground, that is going. And feel yourself connected with the ground, and you can also feel from the sole of your feet, the energy, excessive energy you have absorbed is going down, and from the base of your spine it is again going down. You can also visualize like this, just to balance your energies, to harmonize, so that we do this very how say, so that this meditation remains very safe for you. So now, just for the practice, let's do this chanting 2-3 times. I'm going to do 2-3 times, and you try to focus for your practice. Let's begin. I'm just having only Gyan Mudra, simple. घृणिः सूर्या नमः। घृणिः सूर्या नमः। So now this is the time to say goodbye. I wish you all the best. May Sun God bless you with all the positive energies. Hari Om. Namaskaram. Thanks for watching my videos.